A pirate did message me. Going to explain a side, but low-key, I don't think there's any sides to explain. Everybody could have done things better. Is it a terrible look for him to run like he did? Yes, but just say you didn't want to lose your character.
Yo, are we back? Refresh, refresh. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what happened?
That's the issue.
No, he
bro.
said he messed up.
No, that's the issue. This guy's egoistical as
Okay, look.
insane amounts of ego this guy has.
Yes, I don't disagree. But he did admit mistake.
I missed the whole thing, chat.
They decided to run it up center on that first area with the first boss. I've never seen that route before. I've never had anyone go that route ever at all. It's always to the left. It's always around the safe way, right? And in that, they pulled a pack on the ramp. I had about a little bit less than half mana at that point. They had 2 packs and the boss at the same time. And they're sitting there fighting these 2 packs, and the boss is coming, and he's clearly marked. And I was like, what are you doing, man? That doesn't make any damn sense. So at that point, it was like, okay, well, I'm going to start casting and try and, do damage. Blow out all my mana. I still have mana gems, still have robe. And at that moment, they start calling, run. I have, one of them said he had a target dummy. He throws the target dummy down. We actually went and watched the VOD to make sure that he did. And he threw the target dummy down, and we start running out. They kept calling run, and then it's blame the mage. And it's like, dude, none of this shit would happen. None of it would happen if that poll wasn't made. That poll was insane. You don't do 2 packs and a boss in Dire Maul and expect everyone to live.
Okay,
and especially not that boss.
Yep.
And if you look at where I could have gone down,
I thought it was just 1. Because I clearly pointed out, maybe it was like in the scene of ending. They could have clearly killed that, by the way. Even with the boss, the hyenas, you can kill them super fast. The 2 guys, the mage literally had 10% health, and the brute was there, and the boss, right? They could just clear the mage and the hyenas, polymorph the brute, and just focus the boss, and they could have easily killed that.
in the Frost Nova. I could have, but I probably would have died doing it. And the reason why is all of those enemies were physical, and I'd have to run past that boss to Frost Nova, and then run past that boss again to do it, because the dogs were already behind at that point. People were saying that there was another patrol that got pulled on the way out too, but I didn't see that yet.
Yeah, there was.
Am I allowed to?
Oh, shut up, Yamato. Fuck up. You already speak your piece. He gets to talk as well. Okay? Don't speak. Okay, so the first thing was, the one thing I made was, if you take nameplates off, you take away your POV, you, instead of Ozzy being the tank, if it was Tonka Tonk and it was just my POV, who gets blamed? The tank. He ran through the middle. He did not. He pulled. He didn't back up. You got another patrol. You guys weren't. Nobody was paying attention. The boss didn't pull. The diamond slowly walked up. The boss didn't pull.
I'm surprised nobody called that out.
Call was made to run. You ran. People were trying to. Yamato was trying to run. Sarah ran. Everybody ran. Whatever. I think I don't really play mage, but from what I've gathered with everything, I think there was a world where you do more to help. But at the end of the day, it was a terrible pull. Call was made to run. Your hours are on the line. So I don't know if you know these people too well, but you don't want to lose your character more than anybody else's. That's my understanding. Is that?
Yeah. No.
You didn't want to die. Is that correct?
Oh yeah. No. 100%. Nobody wants to die, right? Like this is hardcore world level 60, right? And of course I didn't want to die. And what I saw from that situation was there may be something more I can do here, but the risk is too high right now. Yes. Because we had already done a poll like that in the first round. We'd done a poll like this in the second round. And that's why I'm on the fringes casting rank 1 Blizzard at the very end. And I higher rank Blizzard before that to try and do damage to the dogs, but I had to cancel it almost immediately. Got like 1 tick off. Because that boss is immune to CC. And it's like, dude, I'm not going to die to that shit. I just can't at that point. It's too high risk.
I think, I think if afterwards, I think people are just like pissed off because everybody watched the VOD back. They're like, well, no, he could have technically done this, technically done that, technically done this. Like, I get it, but you're it's a panic situation. You're sprinting for your life. You don't want to die. You don't know if you're going to turn around and live or what's going to happen. Just get out safely. Keep your character. I get that part. I think people are upset because afterwards you were like, well, I didn't do this. No, it wasn't my fault. At the end of the day,
it's also even worse than that, though. Like, because everybody else has a bird's eye view. They can see everybody's position. They can see exactly how many mobs are there.
Yep.
I saw the entire wave come in, and I got the hell out after casting my stuff. I don't know how many mobs are on there. I don't know this whole situation. No one's communicating that shit over comms. Yep. We don't know how many dogs there are. And at that point, it's like, okay, I can pop all the rest of my resources, go back in and maybe die. Why would I want to do that at that point? That is so risky in a complete unknown fog of war with that, with these guys dying.
I've killed a lot of people, bro. Trust me. I know. It is what it is. It is
Oh,
what it is.
yeah. Most of what's been happening is we got like a bunch of chat hoppers, so people jumped over.
Damn, it ends there. I wanted to hear what Yamato says. I didn't want to interrupt anything. Okay, I said we're done talking about it, but since we just reacted to it, I feel like we have to talk about it a little bit more now. There's a fine line of difference, chat, of a good mage that can be ready and prepared for that situation, and some mages can't deliver that, right? And if they don't have that skill set, that's not their fault. What I want from this is just, you know, just owning up to, sure, I could have done that. My bad. That sucks.
Yo.
Move on, right? That's what we want. But from the original, how they ended the conversation, it ended in a toxic way.
I have 300 enchanting, 300 tailoring. I'm one of the primary enchanters in the guild. I have hundreds of large brilliant shards in my bank. We'd lose all of this as a guild.
Yeah, okay, I get. See, there, it's right there. So you just didn't want to die. I get it.
No,
yep,
I
I understand.
Not at all. Yeah.
I told people to play for themselves. That's fine. I think that's what people are pissed off about. That you just didn't just come out and say, guys, I didn't want to die. It is what it is. So,
Oh, of course I didn't want to die.
Yep,
Like
understood.
that's a given.
yeah, I understand. All right. What, Yamato? What do you want, man?
Let me say it again.
He already said his piece.
Pirate.
Go on.
Yeah, I want to speak to him because I didn't speak to him correctly. I said it again. We all did mistakes, bro. Like I didn't say, we are just blaming you. It's about the zero accountability is what makes us so mad, Pirate.
There's no
You see
zero
the point?
accountability, dude. Everyone can do something
you-
better. But when you open up
No,
and you
you-
yell over
no,
another
listen,
person
can
like
I
you were doing
speak?
earlier, nah, I'm good.
You joined the
Nah, Tyler should handle the situation better. This isn't fair. When Yamdev tried to talk, he told Yamdev to shut up so he could let Pirate talk. There
Pirate.
was.
Am I allowed to?
Oh, shut up, Yamato.
This is where Yamdev should be able to talk. This is not right. I hope Tyler steps in.
Call? See, like he's so egoistically. It's
He's
insane
gone, bro.
what this
You-
guy's ego is.
But he's already left?
Okay, it is what
Why
it is.
are you protecting him? Do you see
Am
how
I
he acts?
protecting
It's
him? He
crazy.
ran and...
You are.
Dude, he
What?
has an ego,
He's not
yes,
even
but
letting
he
me
ran...
Oh, Tyler, this is a Puso move. What the fuck is that? You tell Yamdev to shut the fuck up when he talks, and when Pirate talks, you're like just letting him talk over,
And
and he
it literally
leaves.
saves
Not
his
even letting
character.
me
What do you want me to
speak.
do? Like,
Nah, this is how you close out the chapters, chat. You have to have them talk it out, and then shake hands, and then they leave. You understand that? I'm sorry, I hate this Yamato guy. He's so effing toxic. He literally yapping nonstop after the dungeon, flaming pirate. Okay, but during the dungeon, was he like negative or being mean to him? Or is it just because of what happened, he's turning out this way?
he did say he messed up. But you
Bro, he
cannot come...
came.
Dude,
the
you cannot...
first thing-
Listen,
He was chill. I played with Yamdev a lot. He's super chill when he plays with me. He's been super chill with me. I had zero problem with him. He's only negative to people that are negative to him. And one example is he was playing with Pilaf, and Pilaf was, you know, doing his little joke, and then they started clashing a little bit, but that was it. Outside of that, I didn't ever see Yamdev being toxic. With me, at least. Okay, going back to this chat, I don't think Tyler is being a fair person here. He's done really good up to this point, but when Yamdev tried to speak to Pirate, Tyler immediately says, Yamdev, shut the fuck up, let him speak, right? And then now it's Yamdev's turn to speak.
no, I don't. It was Tonka Tonk. He gets all the... Oh,
Chanting. Nope.
Like I didn't say.
Man,
Let me say it again.
he already said his piece.
Pirate.
Go on.
Yeah,
Oh, dear
I want to
God.
speak to him because I didn't speak to him correctly.
Yeah, so now it's his turn.
I said it again. We all did mistakes, bro. Like I didn't say, we are just blaming you. It's about
Okay.
the zero accountability is what makes us so mad, Pirate.
There's no
You see
zero
the point?
accountability, dude. Everyone can do something
you-
better. But when you open up
No,
and you
you-
yell over
no,
another
listen,
person
can
like
I
you were doing
speak?
earlier, nah, I'm good.
Tyler should have let Yamdev speak this time. Like, it's his turn to speak.
You joined the call? See, like he's so egoistically. It's
He's
insane
gone, bro.
what this
You-
guy's ego.
No, I think here I'm gonna defend Yamato here because when you call him a man-child, that's not a man-child. I don't want to make it look like I hate Pirate, but him just leaving the call right now, this isn't how you deal with things, guys. If you want a problem solved, you sit down and talk it out. This is kind of like a situation where there's like a husband and a wife, and they need to unpack things and talk things through and sit down and talk even though if you don't want to. Because if this doesn't happen right now, for the next 10, 20 years, this topic is going to be brought up and one person's just gonna walk away again. And if you keep walking away from this, it's not good for the, marriage. It's just an example. Like when you're trying to solve a problem, you sit down, talk it out, shake hands, leave. End it in a good note.
Okay, it is what
Why
it is.
are you protecting him? Do you see
Am
how
I
he acts?
protecting
It's
him? He
crazy.
ran and...
You are.
Dude,
I think Tyler should have said, come back in so we could talk it out like real men's and handle the situation. Like, what does Yamdev have to say? What does Pirate have to say? Just go all out. And then you shake it. It's like fighters. Like UFC fighters, they fucking fight hard. Some of them, they're done. Some of them, they shake hands. Respectful. Good fight. You fought well. GG's, right?
It's an ego,
He's not
yes,
even
but
letting
he
me
ran and
speak.
lived and
He's
saved his
not
own
even letting
character.
me
What do you want him to
speak.
do? Like, he...
I want him to have accountability and say, yes, I did a mistake there. Or like, okay, sure, guys, I'm sorry for like ratting. He literally has zero accountability. And that's the entire thing why people are
okay,
mad.
but I came in here and I talked to him and he did say he messed up. But you
Bro,
cannot
he
come...
came,
Dude,
the
you cannot...
first thing-
Listen, you cannot talk to everybody like you talk to me and expect them not to just fucking insta-mute you. Especially if you don't know them. Or just
I'm trying
insta-mute.
to normally talk to him.
You're
He's not even letting
okay,
me
but
talk.
you come in really aggressive. Not
Did you
everybody's
see
like me,
how
bro.
He came in did you see what he started with? The conversation. He said, they, not one me. That's the fucking issue.
No, he
bro.
said he messed up.
No, that's the fucking issue. This guy's egoistical as fuck.
Okay, look.
Insane amounts of ego this guy has.
Yes, I don't disagree.
The fact that he's I was literally about to say, the fact that he's laughing is he knows. He knows what Yamdev is saying.
But he did admit mistake.
He didn't.
Yes, he did. We just heard it. He said he messed up. He said he could have done more to save people. He was worried about his character. That's what he just said. What else do you want him to say?
No, chat. From this, I don't want you guys to like spread hate or call people by name. That's not what I'm trying to get at. I just wanted them to end it on a good note is what I wanted, okay? Shit happens, people die, we go again. Why do you need to create drama? Finding someone to take the blame doesn't bring character back. There's a lot of weight in this, right? There's a lot of weight, there's a lot of character. If you talk or speak highly about yourself and you don't perform it, I think that's where people can start attacking. And it seems like one of those cases.
The craziest thing is that Pirate is supposed to be this voice of a person who's played WoW a really long time, who knows everything, and when it comes down to it, he fucking panicked like a roach and did nothing for his group. Disgusting. And then he doesn't go back on it. He acts like it's the right decision. Fuck that, dude. Holy shit, ego. At least accept that you did the wrong thing and you killed your friends.
Is it his fault? All no. I think it's on the whole group that nobody called Diamond, the pink diamond over coming through. That's the number one mistake. Number two mistake is Ozzy should have pulled back as a tank. Number three mistake is they could have just polyed the brute, finished the mage off, kill off the hyenas, just kill the main boss. That situation could have been handled. They're all geared. Fourth is Pirate definitely could have. See, this is where it comes into, where it's like, could they have stayed as a group and moved out together ethical wise? Yes. But does everyone have the same mindset? No. Some people like to live. Some people like to help others trying to live. And then there's also a case where does he have the skill set to save that situation? In his head, he doesn't think he can, so he leaves out, which is fine, right? But what Yamdev is trying to get at is like, have a little bit of accountability and say, damn, maybe I could have done this. Sorry, guys. I think that's what Yamdev wanted. It's very simple, by the way. That's why when Sardako apologized, I said, this is one of the hardest things to do. And if you do this, I respect you very much. Sometimes you got to bend the knee and just say, yo, my bad. That's it. That's it. And the situation is done. But some people can't do that. And is it his fault? No, not entirely. Like I said, there was a lot of problem that could have been handled and situated. Is it full-on Pirate? No, it's not. It's not. I think the group just wanted to hear a little bit about it since he just roached out, right? Which is the case here. Yeah. There's a lot, man. There's a lot. If he says, yeah, guys, I didn't know what to do and apologize there, yeah, it's done. Like, what else are you going to say? He apologized. It's over, right? It's over. Double-edged sword for him. Him roaching out now makes it harder for him to... He's still going to find group. And I think from this, he'll definitely not roach out like that ever again because of how people are acting, right? And most of the people, they have good morals. They like to not roach out. Or I would like to believe that way.
Here's the thing about hardcore WoW, especially when you're in a team of 5, okay? Run doesn't ever just mean run. I don't care if you say run. I don't care if you say kite out. I don't care if you say skedaddle, okay? Running means you help each other get the fuck out of a dungeon. That's it. I don't give a fuck what the lingo is. You don't just hold W for yourself. Ever. Unless it's super cooked. Then you vanish.
A lot of healers want this.
Hold on, guys. Asmon's reviewing pirate. Zach Roar. Yeah, quick.
Oh my goodness, dude. Bean,
Like, I
we
don't
already
even play WoW
dismantled
anymore.
this. There's no reason.
All right. I like Thor. Let's go ahead and look at his situation. Oh, where are these losers getting mad at Thor from?
What are you talking about? Why am
This
I
is
walking? Look at my mana.
savageable. Come on, man.
you? If it was salvageable, you shouldn't have called to run.
No, Asmon's stupid here.
Like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You shouldn't have called to
He's
run.
100% just gonna bait people.
Salvageable. So, like, if you go and you say run, he's gonna run. And so he used 2 blinks. He turned around. He
Asmon's a roach, so
look at
he's
this
gonna
guy.
side with the roach, I think, right? He didn't even level up a normal character to 60. He used feathers to boost up.
Any grenades?
Because
Any
there's a
grenades?
blizzard. So
Heal him.
Yeah, you just
and
heal
then
me,
he
just
turned around to blink,
back a little bit.
obviously, so he could get away. Now, Snuppy here, this was a bad situation to begin with, right? But he was God. If they committed to the run instead of egoing the kills, people wouldn't have died? No. The mistake was made before the pull happened. Thor wasn't even at, he was at 60, 70% mana before the pull even started. And also, he is out of mana. He's a mage. He said he didn't have Evocate. Assuming he didn't have a potion, there's nothing he could have done to change the outcome of this.
He had a mana gem
at all.
and the chest. He
Thor
doesn't
was
know
too
that
busy
though.
washed.
yapping
He's
and walked
washed.
in. Thor's
Yeah.
not doing the pulls. They're doing the pulls.
Asmon's
That's
washed, bro.
it.
It's over.
You know what's really funny? Is this mob immune to Nova? Because
That is
I
a
bet
boss.
it
It is
is.
immune.
Because
Yeah.
it's a boss, and bosses usually can't be rooted.
Boss
It
wasn't the
is.
problem though.
So it's a.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't want to
boss
dig
was
too
tank.
deep into this because
So
I'm not
I
trying to
guess
say it's Pirate's fault, right? I don't want the people to misinform that,
Wow.
right?
So
It's like
It's
he
a lot
could
of
have
people's
done
fault.
to save, but is it his fault?
Yeah.
No, like he could have saved,
Yeah.
yes, but it's
You
not
can
his
link
fault.
it to
Is what
me.
I'm trying to get
That's
at.
fine.
Yeah.
Thor wasn't
I get it,
yapping.
you just
I watched
wanted
that
to eat,
stream.
man, but
Well,
come
yeah,
on.
he was yapping. They were all yapping.
Oh, are we
It's a
ready?
fucking stream.
Asmon don't even play
That's
WoW
what you
no
do
more.
on a stream.
Yeah,
is you yap.
Asmon washed. It's over.
Bean, you're the
That's what you
guy
do.
that literally said, guys, tune
Like,
in, he's
like,
reacting.
so somebody said, "Is it?" So it's
Yeah, but now he's
Thor's
gonna yap
fault
for like 30
talking
minutes.
about wildlife, but it's not the other parts.
You want to drop wind for
Run
yourself?
means run. It doesn't.
Oh, these
mean
are immune to
retreat.
lightning.
It
Oh, wait,
doesn't
no, they're
mean
not.
let's kite back. It doesn't mean
I guess this is what people mean by Asmon. I mean, I'm not trying to hate on Asmon here. I like the guy, and I think he's made some really good videos in the past. But a lot of you guys been telling me that he speaks about things he doesn't know about a lot of the times. I think there's a lot more history in this, and it's the fact that how the call ended is the problem. It's how the situation was handled and how it was dismissed and ended. It should have been on a positive note. Usually people are like, oh, dude, it happened. I died. Okay, GG, go again. But it wasn't like that. Like, we all play WoW, right? We all play WoW, and you know when it's like bad vibe ended. And as streamers, as people that stream online, I think it's important that we should try to close cases well so that people can, you know, learn a little bit and do the same, apply the same rule.
Oh, Yamato and Asmon beef, someone said? No way. No way.
Don't be hype.
No way, guys. I gotta check. I gotta tune in.
Bean, just watch it after when it's like fully
Oh,
finished.
he's looking at his messages right now. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Bean is a drama
He
and
called him out and said, why do you try to blind the boss?
Ooh.
he's new to WoW.
Is it a little ghost
Yamato.
mushroom here, by the way?
Asmon to
Hold on,
Yamato?
Yeah,
At
yeah.
least he tried, right?
Hey, at least he tried.
At least he
Well,
tried.
let's
You gotta
see.
find out somehow. Because in Classic WoW, a lot of the bosses can be CC'd, and he's a new league
Yeah.
player, so...
It's
Oh
just
my,
a dire
Savix
Maul
versus
boss
Asmon? Savix versus Asmon right now?
You want me to?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Damn, he still hasn't responded. Oh my god. Oh my god, Yamato's frozen right now.
What is he frozen by?
The question, he still hasn't responded.
Have them get on a call.
Yeah, I don't. I think he's being elitist.
Who's being elitist?
It's still going on. He banned him.
No way.
Yamato is fighting for a call, and honestly, Asmon should give him the fair opportunity of a
Yeah,
call.
like
you know,
typing versus
it's
call
kind of
doesn't
unfair.
make sense. It's very unfair.
Yeah.
It's very unfair. Oh, Tonka's watching it too.
Give me a minute. Yeah. This is the person right here.
I've said
That-
He
5
didn't
Yamato's
distract
boss?
the boss when he could. Well, I don't know
more.
about that. He's ESL, you
that
moron.
all of us
then
did
don't insult
mistake,
me.
and none is actually blame. At the end,
That's
it was
fine.
basically
If you're
my
ESL,
final.
that's totally fine. But if you want to insult my reading, you
Wait,
should
what's
expect
ESL
me to do
mean?
the same.
Wait, what's ESL mean?
But you are actually not reading my messages.
English second language? Ah!
But we had to
Just
run. 'cause
call
they were
him.
The only option.
Asmon, call him. Like typing is
And calling them back got the priest killed. That's true, also. Yeah, I actually didn't even think of that. Here, let's watch this again.
Kill. It's not.
See, are you fine? Any grenades,
I
anything?
got last stand.
Heal him, heal him, heal him, heal him!
Yeah, you just heal me. Just come back a little bit.
Boss is on me, sitting bear form.
Snuppy, just run.
I can help a lot. Yep.
Pirate, why are you walking, bro?
What are you talking about? Why am
This
I
is
walking? Look at my mana.
savageable. Come on,
Innervate
man.
you?
Kill the.
Yeah, you made the call. You made the call that got the priest killed. It was not salvageable. You didn't have the mana. You didn't have the damage. People
yes,
were
they
not
were.
high enough.
They
health,
could
it
have killed
wouldn't
this.
happen.
They could have killed this, and I could explain it. I already did. They could have killed it. Should I type it? They could have killed it. Oh, Asmon's not gonna like me if I say this.
It's
I'm gonna lose
embarrassing,
my.
bro.
I'm gonna lose my Maul throw chat.
100% fucked it. Yep. He's 100% doing nothing. He's running around doing nothing.
Yeah, they could have killed
he's
this.
He's doing 1 DPS.
I promise
doing
you, they could have.
37 damage.
Oh, shit.
There's a lot of people, bro, like, no distract. Well, you can't distract in combat. I mean, that's not his, to be fair, that's not his fault. So you even called for him to stop. Can I please explain what the entire issue was about? Why do you refuse to call me for content if it's for sure interesting? Because I don't want to. I don't want that's the reason. I don't want to. I don't want to talk to you. That's the reason. I'm not going to sit around and have a debate with you for why somebody else is wrong that they listen to your call. It's a waste of everybody's time.
No, I think that's unfair to say. If you unwrapped this paper, I think it's important you should give him his side too to listen
Just
to.
blame him for the deaths? Yeah.
Because he's not calling him.
Nama feels like a good player, but what toxic behavior? Yeah. And so anyway, this is it.
Call him,
Man,
Asmon.
you'd be the content. Yeah, it's sad, bro. Anyway, this is what happened. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to explain what happened, and then we're gonna move on because we've gone through this like 3 or 4 times. You're not listening. You're not understanding. How am I wrong? All great arguments, Yamato. Keep it up. Yeah, there you go.
No,
And
it's
so,
not
anyway,
about.
So this is what happened, and we're gonna go through the entire poll again, and we're just gonna look at it play by play. Okay. So we're gonna start right here.
Wild, you have animals that will die
Okay,
during that time
here we go.
period, and it's
Okay.
so when the spring comes by, they're not consuming a whole bunch of resources. It's
This is
normal
just some
things.
bullshit.
It's the same for humans.
I mean, this makes no sense. If he said this is a waste of time and he doesn't want to talk to Yamdev, like, why is he still watching all of these and going through it, right? I think it's an unfair thing for Yamdev.
Have you seen the guy that's trying to actively reduce
Right?
his age?
I know. Oh, that's crazy.
Like-
I've seen this.
We
dude.
got 2, so just focus this.
Yeah.
Did he watch Pirates
So
POV?
we can see right here, we have a second pack that got pulled right here.
Could have been managed.
And they were
Could've been
deciding,
managed.
okay, let's focus this. And by the way, you guys could have salvaged this right here.
Yeah, 100%
This
they
was
could have.
fine. If it was just this amount of mobs, you could have completely done it with no issue.
Boss is coming too. Watch out.
Yeah. Well, I got shield wall. God
Run,
damn
run,
it.
run,
Just
run, run, run,
Just
run.
run. Guitar, you dummy.
So he calls a run. And also, if you're leading the group, you didn't even try to pull back for the boss. You had no awareness of where the boss was at all. You were not paying attention to where the boss's location was. A lot of ways to do that in the future so you don't get more people killed would be to put a marker on the boss's head so it moves
The
around.
boss did have a marker. They
And
just
that
didn't
way
see
you
it.
can see it through the walls.
Yeah, what you're saying is correct.
And
What he's
that
saying is
way
correct,
you don't
yeah.
make a pull accidentally. So the way that you do this pull next time is that you pull them back to here, and this right here is a line of sight. Oh, it was marked? Okay. Let me see.
Cycle of life.
Oh,
man.
it was. It was. Nope. Okay, good. It was marked. Good point. All right, fair.
Yeah, it was smart.
Boss is coming too. Watch out.
Yeah. Well, I got shield wall. God
Run,
damn
run,
it.
run,
Sweet.
run, run, run,
Just
run.
run. Can you target dummy?
Yep. Nope. True. Just blind. You can't blind the boss.
Target him, yeah. Should I do it?
Just kill
And so
him.
you said to run. You said run. And then he blinks because you said run.
Okay.
I would have done the exact same thing. If I was in a run and we had not only one accidental pull, but also
Here's the difference though, chat. Asmon is an actual roach. Like, I love this guy, but he's a roach, right? Now, this depends on the player too. It also has more in depth. It's like, are you good at the game or not? Good mages can pull it off. Bad mages, you can't. Definitely, you could have done a whole lot there. If it was Zico or Zarya, they could have saved the situation. So it's not Pirate's fault here. It's not his fault. Could he have made the situation better? Yes, that's what they're talking about. And Yamdev is just trying to get like an accountability, I guess, because the way the call ended was Pirate just left a call, and he just said he didn't have mana, where he could have done a lot. You could just own up to that and say, oh, you're right, I could have used my chest, I could have used a gem, maybe I could have saved it, but that happened. Sorry guys, GG. Boom, that's it. That's all that needed to be said. But since that wasn't said, he's not happy, right? But Asmon is just trying to say, oh yeah, of course you need to run out when you're dying. Of course. But that's not the point, right? But I don't think he understands to that depth.
I see.
Heal him.
Yeah, you just heal me. Just come
Okay,
back
yes.
a little bit.
Boss is on me, sitting bear form.
Snuppy, just run.
I can help a lot. Yep.
Pirate, why are you walking, bro?
And look at the bear.
What are you talking about? Why am
This
I
is
walking? Look at my mana.
savageable. Come on,
Innervate
man.
you?
Just kill the man.
By the way, you shouldn't have been here either. You're too close to the pack that's over where my camera is, and this was a positioning error.
The thing is, Asmon, you even said when they were up there, this was salvageable. But since he ran, that's why they're all running out now, right? It
What's the
just
See my
doesn't
mana?
add up to
What
me.
am I supposed to do for you?
Just kill the mastiffs. One shot. Okay.
More
pull
than
the
on the
shots.
way, more on the
Ice
way.
now.
That was on
The
Snuppy,
Mastiffs
by
can
the way.
be ice
Snuppy
Novas.
pulled that. And if Pirate was here to Nova once, like that's what they wanted.
There's no blind that's done. There's nothing like that. He's not trying to maybe build combo points to stun any of the mobs.
Listen,
he's not really doing.
Asmon doesn't know this either. A lot of the rogue shot, they would have just vanished and left. Yamdev staying this long with him, you gotta give credit to that, right? All the hardcore players that play, we know what the rogues and the hunters do, right?
He has evasion
out,
up. You have
get out.
everything up.
This is
Run.
respectable to me, at least.
Evocation's on cooldown, man.
You should have never stopped running. If everybody had run out of the instance like you had called, and you didn't second guess yourself, nobody would have probably died.
Even if they were running out, if the mage was with them running out as a team, that's what we're trying to get at, as.
And you second guessed yourself, and you caused people to die.
It's just
How
different.
much, how much mana is
It's just
is
different,
ice?
chat.
There's no
And here
mix
we
of
go.
much
This
mana.
is the best part, gentlemen.
You have a boss in you. You called
Yeah,
run.
just
This is
slow.
the best part. Here we
Oh,
go.
fuck. Wait.
Anything
I
for
can-
me?
Snuppy.
I
Here we
don't
go.
think I cannot stun him.
And you can see right there, I cannot stun him. Of course you can't stun him. Was it actually him saying I can't stun him?
There's no mix that much mana.
You have a boss in you. You called
Yeah,
run.
just slowed.
I ran.
Fuck. Wait.
Anything
I
for
can-
me?
Snuppy.
I
Oh,
don't
no.
think I cannot stun him.
You blind is a disorient. It's not a stun. He can be stunned. That's why the war stomp worked. But he can't be hard CC'd.
Ossie, are you good?
No, just run out, run out.
Are you good, Ossie?
The boss came not like this.
He's right, but that's not the point, right? He's a new player. He's from League of Legends. He's a really good League of Legends player. I bet Asmon doesn't even know. I mean, again, I'm not trying to fight Asmon, guys. But I bet there's a lot of bosses in Classic WoW that can be stunned and CC'd. And some can't be CC'd and stunned. And I think that's fair that he didn't know that the boss couldn't be blinded. I think it's really fair, right? Because when you go to Dead Mine, some of the bosses can be polyed, and some can't. Like, we know what we're talking about, right? I think, like, stabbing him, like, at least he tried to blind. At least he tried. He didn't just run out. Like, at least he tried. You gotta give credit to that.
Oh God, some people, man. What do you?
I think Asmon should call him and talk. No, Asmon's not rage baiting. Here's what I think. I think Asmon has good alliance with Pirate Master, and he doesn't want to break that friendship by stepping over the line, so he's trying to side with him. He knows in the back of his head that some parts he's wrong, but he doesn't want to admit it, and he doesn't want to call Yamdev because he doesn't want to become wrong, right? Because a lot of people like to be right, especially if you have a lot of viewer base like this. You definitely want to be in the right case all the time. But I feel like it's important. Like, if you're wrong, just own up to it and say you're wrong. Who cares? Move on. I think that shows a lot better character.
Anyone with a baseline level of intelligence believes these things that people believe. Let me explain why this is happening. A lot of people don't like that Pirate Software speaks with a lot of authority on a lot of topics that people disagree with him on. So the problem that people have is that they're mad that they don't like there is one thing that Redditors hate. And the one thing that Redditors really hate is they hate people that speak with authority because it makes them feel stupid. So you have a lot of people that are on LSF or whatever that are getting mad at Thor because they don't like being talked down to, even though they're stupid.
No, I'll tell you what's happening, okay? Pirate's a cool guy, by the way. I think he's a really cool guy. He has some good content. I saw him like doing these paint stuff and teaching like tech stuff. I think it's really cool. But when he was playing War Within, when War Within came out, he was talking down on all the retail players and saying, oh, these raids are easy. I don't need any add-ons. Like, who needs add-ons? I'm going to raid lead and clear mythics and heroics. But he talked highly about the gameplay that he's capable of doing and don't need to keybind, and he could taunt without a keybind, whatnot. And when the raids came out, he didn't do it, right? And in Classic WoW, I'm going to guess... I haven't watched his content, but I'm going to guess since he's like the OG, he wants to showcase himself as like Zaryu level, maybe? And since it didn't happen, maybe people are mad about that. I think it's more about that. I don't think it's about the Reddit stuff. I think it's just World of Warcraft history. Like, if you put yourself on a pedestal and you don't showcase that skill set, people will be upset about that, right? I think it's more of that. Is that why you stopped calling yourself the best panda in the world? Yeah, if you guys come in and say, oh, Savage, you're the best panda, I always say, no, I'm not anymore. Like, I'm not. I'm giving you guys an honest answer, right? I'm not. I'm not on my high horse, too.
Standing there and not listening to the call, jumping away, aggroing a third pack, to say that that's the same thing as maybe he could have done a Frost Nova. And this is, by the way, after you called for him to run away.
I'm going to unmix the chat.
That's just a weird thing to say. No, it's not. Because so this, let me explain it. So one thing that I've learned that...
very unbiased answer from you. Love the feedback. I mean, this whole situation is silly, man. I've said it multiple times. If he just said, oh, guys, my bad. I could have used my crystal and my chest to get more mana. Maybe it could have been salvaged. GG. I think it should have been that. It's just the way he left the call. And it showed again when Tyler and Yamdev was having a call, right? Tyler was trying to be like a good dad and have both of them come on and say their piece. When Pirate was speaking and Yamdev was trying to say, oh, that's not correct, Tyler said, shut the fuck up to Yamdev. And he said, let Pirate speak. And then now it was time for Yamdev to speak. And then Yamdev opens his mouth 1 second, Pirate leaves the call. And it's like, dude, he's leaving the call again. Like, you can't do that. I've mentioned about like families fighting, your mom and dad. If something is brought up, you should sit down, talk it out, shake hand on it, and move on. If that happened, Asmon wouldn't be reacting to this, right? It would have been all salvaged. But since one person keeps walking out when they're trying to, you know, end the conversation, that thing's gonna go forever. It's like a marriage. That's why some mom and dad, they fight for like 30, 40 years, have a boxing match with each other. Because they don't want to talk about it. And when it's brought up, it's like, ah, and they move away, right? Yeah, you gotta... When they were in that call with Tyler, Yamdev, and Pirate, they should have just talked it all out there and unpack things, see everyone's perspective, and then you guys can come to an agreeable decision like, oh, okay, you saw this, I saw this, okay, my bad, GG guys. Let's just have fun and play the game. Bend the knee and apologize, you know? I just want to say, I don't hate anyone. This is just all blown out of proportion. And I don't want any of my chat to call people names or like meme on. When I banter with Bean or Grayson, we're friends. That's different from being straight up an ass or mean, okay? So don't be too mean, chat, all right? Control yourselves.
If everyone used the logic that Asmongold is using right now, no tanks would ever survive. No tanks would ever survive. What would happen in WoW, in hardcore, would be that the tank sees a shit pull, he takes aggro on everything, people make a run call, and then everyone else than the tank will make it out. The tank would never survive in WoW. So how the fuck would that make any sense? Like, it's a complete flawed logic. If the call is to run, is it every man for himself? No, you run out as a group. The mage should turn around and use Blizzard. The rogue should use Blind, Gouge, and then Vanish, right? Vanish last resort. You don't just sprint run out.
This is dangerous. Back up. See this room to the right? Go to the right. All for an LOS. Casters. Yeah. Everybody should go in.
Ooh,
I'm 0 mana, by the way. I have 0 mana. We need to group this up. This is actually really fucking scary.
Yo, I don't need dummy here, okay?
Dummies, and we need to start bailing. I'm 0 mana.
Yeah.
I actually need to bail. Look at my mana, by the way. Rank 1 Blizzard, keep running. I'm calling
Give me
run.
a shield when you can.
Run. Pre-shield. Mana gem.
Just keep
Shield.
dispelling me.
Rank 1.
Keep dispelling me.
Run.
I'll blink out. Keep running.
I have 0 mana.
Yeah, come out.
Come in. Keep dispelling. Go. Okay. I actually had 0 mana. I'm not joking about 0 mana. That's what a mage should be doing when you're trying to disengage. Because, no, it's not about being a WoW pro. It's knowing your role. You're the peeler. You have the CC.